everyone. Pastor just asked me to share with you again what the Lord has been teaching me in this time of quarantine and COVID and all that crazy stuff. But I've just really been learning to put my hope in Him and the hope of eternity and not my circumstance here on earth, because clearly it is futile and fleeting and not worth our hope. So when I came home from school early, and they said it would just be 2 weeks, and then the whole semester was canceled, and it was online, and it was hard, and I missed my friends, and I didn't know what the future looked like, and it was just really just a lot. I mean, I'm sure everyone can relate to that. Everyone has had some sort of something happen because of all of this, and so I just was very overwhelmed, obviously. Very, very scared about what next semester would look like, which was very preemptive because last semester wasn't even over yet, but I just really didn't see a way for us to be able to go back in the fall. And that was very overwhelming for me because I love my school so much and I love college, and I just wasn't ready for that. But through all of that, I was finishing reading through the whole Bible. It took me a very long time to do that, but I was just learning a lot. I was in Revelation, which was very fitting for the season, and just remembering the hope of eternity. And it reminded me of something one of my professors at school said one time. He said, imagine what your life would look like if your greatest hope was the return of Christ. And so that's just been something I've been thinking about a lot, and I just think it's so important to keep that at the forefront of everything we do, because this life is not fulfilling and nothing in this life is fulfilling. And so I just think this time has been a great reminder of that, with a lot of the things that we put our hope in day-to-day life being taken away. And also another thing I've just been wrestling with is just seeing the Lord's faithfulness in little things throughout this. So for example, I last winter was applying for a lot of internships for this summer, and nothing was really working out. Tried so many things, eventually got an interview for a really, really awesome opportunity in Colorado. The interview went really well. They asked me to write some pieces for them, and I thought that went really well. And then just out of the blue, I just didn't get it. And I was very hurt and very frustrated because I didn't, in my limited perspective, did not see any reason why I should not have gotten it. But now that internship is just non-existent. It's not happening anymore. So because of coronavirus, so just seeing how the Lord protected me from that. And that's just one example of many. Another being I was supposed to graduate a whole year early. So I currently just finished my sophomore year, and I was supposed to graduate at the end of next year. But last fall, I ended up adding an extra semester to my time at Cedarville, and praise the Lord I did, because with all of this uncertainty, that just gives me a little cushion and some extra time to get an internship, and just all the crazy logistics that go into life and school and graduating, and just how the Lord has provided so clearly in all of that. But then wrestling with, okay, Lord, thank you so much for protecting me and providing for me, but why does any of this have to be happening in the first place? But just learning that He obviously knows best, and He knows so much greater what the alternative is, or what life would look like if coronavirus wasn't here. He clearly has a plan, and I just am learning to trust Him in that and take refuge in that. I'm just looking at a sign on my wall that has my favorite verse, trust in him at all times, O people, pour out your heart before him, for God is a refuge for us, Psalm 62:8. So just resting in that, and that he is so worthy of our trust in this. And so I just hope that encourages you, and thanks for watching, and I just hope you all are safe and healthy in all the craziness. Bye.